Ethiopia's government has declared a state of emergency as rebel forces approach the capital. Authorities commemorated the first anniversary of the conflict in the Tigray region on Wednesday. Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed, the 2019 Nobel Peace Laureate, took a defiant tone.
Ethiopia will not collapse. Ethiopia will prosper. Ethiopia will forever exist with her honor by defeating all who test her through the blood and bones of her children.
But the situation on the ground is much different. Fighters of rebel group the Tigray People's Liberation Front, known as the TPLF, are just a few hundred kilometers of the capital city, Addis Ababa. Abiy denies the rebels' claims to have captured 2 cities. With much of the north under a communication blackout, claims are difficult to verify.
It worries me a lot, because the cities of Dessie and Kombolcha are near Addis Ababa. They travelled many kilometers to get there. I think they will control Addis Ababa as well.
The military deployed in Tigray on November 4th last year, after Abiy accused the TPLF of attacking a military base. The government initially labelled the offensive as victorious, but the rebels soon mounted a successful counterinsurgency and have also launched offensives into neighbouring regions. The United States sent a special envoy to the country, but also warned its citizens from travelling there.
We are recommending that U.S. citizens in Ethiopia consider departing now using commercial options that remain available.
Meanwhile, a joint investigation by the Office of UN Rights Chief Michelle Bachelet and the Ethiopian Human Rights Commission, published on Wednesday, found evidence of serious abuses and violations by all sides in the conflict. Abiy's government has resisted calls for mediation, despite mounting international pressure. Rescuers are still digging for survivors under this mountain of rubble in the heart of Lagos. A high-rise building under construction collapsed on Monday in an upscale area of Nigeria's commercial hub. Dozens of construction workers are still trapped, some crying for help from under the debris.
Today nobody can say what happened. We are just hearing boom, everything just collapsing.
The death toll keeps climbing, approaching 40 after 4 days. Meanwhile, emergency workers pulled out 9 people alive. 4 excavators are digging up the concrete. Dozens of angry residents gathered at the site, many voicing frustration over the slow pace of the rescue efforts.
Please, I just gonna beg you, please, anybody that find him, please, help me for God's sake.
Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu suspended the head of the Building Regulatory Agency and ordered an investigation.
This is an event that could be described as a clear national disaster. This is an event that one can say that indeed mistakes were made from all angles, and this is an event that truly really should not be happening in a modern day city like Lagos.
But the incident is nothing new for the local residents. Building collapses are frequent in densely populated areas here. Often, poor workmanship and a lack of official oversight are the causes. This man died for protesting against Sudan's coup. He is one of 12 demonstrators killed in a crackdown in Omdurman, across the river from the capital, Khartoum. Nearly 300 more were injured. A pro-democracy source claims security forces shot dead a protester, but the police deny firing live ammunition. Tens of thousands marched across the country last weekend against the army's power grab on October 25th. General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan dissolved the government, declared a state of emergency, and detained Sudan's civilian leadership. Ousted Prime Minister Abdallah Hamdok is under house arrest.
The goal of protesting in the streets today is to overthrow the military rule in Sudan, which has lasted more than 53 years. We've witnessed a lot of oppression from the army. We hope that today is the last day of military rule in Sudan.
Banks are closed and roads are blocked. Sudan is at a complete standstill. This South African heartland used to be known for its gold. But while searching for natural gas to run a nearby gold mine, Stefano Marani and his partner found an even more valuable treasure: helium.
We came down, we got the gas samples, we took it up to Joburg, and that was when we discovered there were varying concentrations of between 2 and 4% of helium in our gas, and that was when we knew we had something special.
What was your reaction when you found out?
I can't say that on camera.
Helium has become a precious resource with the development of new technologies. Without it, there would be no electronic chips, smartphones, or medical scanners. It is even essential to cool down rocket engines.
So what we've got over here...
South Africa joins the small club of countries producing the rare gas and surpasses world #1, the US, by far.
The United States produces at around 0.35%. Our average is 3.4%. So already we're 10 times higher than the United States, and that's our average. We have wells over here at 12%, which are completely unprecedented and never seen before.
Marani's firm Renogen plans to build a liquefaction plant, which will process natural gas for domestic use and liquid helium for world export. The site could provide as much as 7% of world production.
It's stimulating from a science, from a chemistry perspective, from a physics perspective, from an engineering perspective. There's all of these cool things going on. And then overlaid with the physics and the chemistry, you've got logistics, and you've got the fact that we're dual listed on 2 stock exchanges. There's a lot going on in this project, and there are a lot of layers to peel away on it. But it's a fantastic job, it really is.
The extraction process is also green. Renogen does not use fracking, a controversial process which contaminates groundwater and causes small earthquakes. That means that this helium may also be the world's cleanest.